Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I guess I'm all right. Not really anything going on. It is 10:15 Central Time on Friday, and I am at Atomic Truck Parking in Dallas, Texas. Yesterday, after I got loaded and got it tarped and all that jazz, it took them 35 minutes to load me, and it took me 51 minutes to secure and tarp. Not too bad for 2 8-foot drops. I ended up taking off. I could have easily made it to the receiver last night, but they did not have any overnight parking, and I could not find anything near there that would allow me to park close. I had thought about parking on the road outside the Home Depot DC, which was about a mile away from where I was delivering, but they have redone that road and you cannot park on the shoulder anymore. So I ended up stopping and spending the night at the TA in Terrell, Texas, which is about 50 miles away. It wasn't too bad. I got there around 6:15 in the evening, I think it was. No, they get back. It was 8:15. Sorry. About 8:15 p.m. Parked the truck and surfed the internet, uploaded the video for yesterday, and then went to bed. Got up this morning at 6, and I left at 7 because I ate breakfast, and then I took off. Got over there right about 8:15. Traffic was kind of heavy, and then pulled in. It's a real small place, and not very truck friendly as far as spacing goes. I got in there and checked in and took my tarps off, put my straps away, and got all that done in 41 minutes. Even with the wind, I was very pleased with that. And then it took him about, I'd say about another 35 minutes or so to get me unloaded. And after I got unloaded, I sent my empty call, and only about 60 seconds, I got a dispatch, just like I figured for the Home Depot. But it doesn't load till Monday at 5 a.m. Well, between 5 and noon. So this week pretty much was a bust. I got less than 1,000 miles, though more than half of it is empty miles, driving up to Van Buren and then driving over to Little Rock. So my fuel mileage is up 7.7. It had gotten as high as 7.8, but of course, when you're running empty, your fuel mileage is real good. But this truck is actually getting pretty good fuel mileage, even fully loaded. I'm very, very pleased with that. I do prefer the 12 speeds as opposed to the 10 speeds because of the extra gearing. But the only downside is this thing has that active braking technology, and instead of just letting off the gas and slowing down when the traffic is slowing down, it engages the engine brake and drops a gear. It's very, very frustrating. So I decided to go ahead. I didn't really have much of a choice. Came over here and parked the truck. Just got here a few minutes ago. I got things to do here, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of them before I go home for the weekend. Come back really early Monday morning so I can be over there early so I can maybe get loaded. The load I'm picking up is going to Fayetteville. I've been to that store before, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The only bad thing is it's not very many miles, but I don't know what I'll do after that because there's been such low freight coming out of Fort Smith. Right now it's very hard to predict. I've talked to quite a few people that did not get very many miles this week. And that's one of the biggest questions I get is how many miles? And just like any industry, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Right now we're in a slump, but it's a typical slump. Late January, early February is bad for flatbed, and we're hauling a lot of lumber and not a lot of metal. So there you go. I guess that is the upside of living near a dedicated account. So I'm gonna clean the truck real good, finish putting stuff away. I'm just about done getting stuff put away the way I want it. I have 2 bags of miscellaneous junk I need to go through and put that away. And then today I'm going to handle that if I can. And then I'm going to run the backup camera, the rear view camera today as well. I finally figured out how I'm going to do it in this truck because the roof is not as high, so the angle is not as good. So a lot of my higher loads are not going to be able to be, I guess, shown very well. And so we'll have to figure it out. I don't do a lot of loading videos unless it's something different. Mostly because there's no point in showing the same thing all the time. But that, in fact, is when I do loading videos, the size of the videos goes way up and it eats up my data plan when I have to upload via LTE. So that's pretty much it. I guess while I have the time, though these videos always end up getting longer, I'll answer a few basic questions I've been getting a lot lately. At least about once a week or so, I get an email or a post in the comments asking me what 73s mean. 73s is a ham radio operator code for best wishes or good luck or talk to you later kind of thing. It's just it's not really a greeting, it's a farewell kind of thing, and that's what that means. Of course, everybody knows what it means. Keep the shiny side up means keep the shiny side up. Be safe. Don't have any accidents. And of course, be safe means just be safe. The other kind of questions I've been getting lately, of course, about mileage. I just kind of talked about that a little bit. Miles are down, and the fleet average is down. But when things are going well, everyone's averaging in this division, which is RSW region Southwest, is averaging between 1,800 and 2,100 miles a week, all depending on how the cards fall and how often you get home. I complain about it quite a bit, but still, looking back, on average, I've been home, I'd say 3 weekends out of every month for at least a day. But more often than not, I'm home 2 days, or at least, for a reset. Typically, if I get home on Friday with the load, I leave on Sunday. If I come home on Friday and I have a load, I have to leave on Sunday to deliver it, or if it's local, deliver it Monday morning. Or if, like today, I'm coming home Friday, I'm empty. I don't load till Monday morning, so I'll get 3 nights at the house. Those are kind of really the big questions. Pay varies wildly depending on your experience level. If you're a new student, most new students start at 42, I think, for flatbed, and 48 if you have at least 5 years of experience. I started at 48. My current PFP is 4 cents, so I'm getting 52 cents a mile. The maximum is 6 cents. There you go. TARP pay is $25. And yes, I am still very happy here. Yes, I like to complain, and I do complain. But the complaints that I have are minor compared to the complaints I've had with other trucking companies that I've been with. The only downside of this company that I've found is the forced dispatch. I mean, you pretty much do whatever they tell you to do. They don't give you a choice of options. And the last couple of companies I worked for, they at least gave you load choices. Hey, we got this, this, and this. Which one do you want to do? Here, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes you can get out of a load and get something else. I thought about it today, saying, hey, can I get something else? Maybe that loads today. But then I got to thinking about it. If there had been something that loaded today locally, they would have given it to me. Otherwise, I'd have to sit for hours and hours and wait. So I'm just going to eat the week and be done with it and be poor next Friday when I get paid. So the other question I do get quite a bit on is insurance. Maverick has very good insurance. It's extremely cheap. Mine is my health insurance, which I cover just for myself, is $26 a week. They take out for accidental death and dismemberment once a month, and I don't remember how much that is. I think it's $20-something as well. So, but my expenses, that come out of my check before taxes runs about $50, $60 a week. I can handle that. No problem at all. So, if you got more questions that I can answer in chat or in emails or whatever, please feel free to ask. Or if I get enough of them, I'll answer them here in a video. So, weekly recap. This week kind of sucked. Just really blew. I knew it was going to when I had to go to Van Buren to get the truck worked on. So, such is life. But the truck is running well and everything seems to be working. My only complaint is the inverter doesn't seem to like my refrigerator very much and likes to turn off. Not sure what to do about that at this point. I need the refrigerator, and the one I bought has one of the lowest draws I've ever seen as far as, regular 110. So that's it. So till Monday, we'll talk then. Keep the shiny side up. 73s. Be safe. Bye.